What's up? Tyler Plucked On. I'm here with an album review, this time the new album from the band Wolfheart, entitled Tyhjyys. Now, I'm no genius, nor am I good at speaking any other language other than English. I tried before, it just does not work with me. Wolfheart's from Finland. They're a melodic death metal band. The title of this album translates to emptiness. So there you go. You call me a genius, call me a dumbass. I don't really care. Because I don't know what I am. Anyways, this is their third album. Wolfheart is for fans of Insomnium, Swallow the Sun, bands like that. And honestly, if you don't like those bands, just turn this off now. Because you really probably wouldn't like Wolfheart. Wolfheart really embodies melodic death metal in the best way possible at times. I love their previous album, Shadow World. It's phenomenal. There's just so many great songs all over the place on that. Aeons of Cold, Zero Gravity, just great. Nemesis, just amazing riffs, leads all over the place, and honestly really great vocals at times. I'll be honest with you, this album took me a long time to get into since it's released. I've just kind of been jamming it all over and over again. I own the album, it's just in my car. It took me a little bit to get into. It just doesn't grab you as much as their previous album, Shadow World, did, in my opinion. It starts off with the track Shores of the Lake Simpele? I don't know. Which is a nice acoustic intro, very much instrumental. It evolves into something a lot more melodic, and it really describes what the title of this album really is. It does feel empty at times in the best way possible. In terms of feeling, you just kind of go, damn, there's some real kind of darkness here that can be really great at times and just kind of suck you in. I feel when it comes to melodic death metal, Wolfheart's definitely one of the more depressing bands to listen to. They just got a depressing vibe to them, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. They're just really great at creating a very dark and brooding atmosphere. And I think another track that really just exemplifies that is The Flood. The Flood is a slower song. It's probably my favorite track on here. I like the vocals in that song. I like, the riffage, and everything about that song is just fantastic. But then there are some really amazing riffs all over the place. I think The Rift is a song that has just amazing melodic death metal riffs. Call of the Winter is another one. In Boneyard, the second track on here is great. I love how they can. One thing I feel they played with a little bit more in this album is just tempo. Sometimes it can just be very just slow and bleh. It's great, almost borderline doom metal at times. But then they'll bust in the next song and just punch you straight in the face, and there's blast beats all over the place, and it's great. Like I said, if you like melodic death metal riffs, if you like melodic death metal leads, and just melodic death metal for its beauty at times, I think you can really enjoy Wolfheart, because they have some strong stuff at times. The title track just screams Swallow the Sun straight from the start. As soon as I heard that track first time, I'm like, that's Swallow the Sun. It pretty much should be a Swallow the Sun song. It's a great song. I love it, but they don't hide their influences, which is fine. I do think when it comes to melodic death metal, these guys they're not the best, but they're getting up there, man. I think a few more albums under their belts, it'll be like, wow, they got something really good going here, that I feel they can just keep building on, which is cool. I think these past two albums have just rocked. I don't think this album's perfect, and I think the one piece of the puzzle And I think the reason why I didn't enjoy this album at first, and why I still don't think it's as good as their last one, although, like I said, it's still good, is the vocals. The vocals are fine. The vocals can really add at times. You know, The Flood's a good example. They have a subtle touch of clean vocals. The growling vocals are fine, but they're not the most memorable. And I just feel on their last album they had a lot more memorable rhythms vocally that I just feel aren't captured here as well. You know, sometimes when it's slower and it's just a really gross and crusty guitar riff and the vocals are over top of it, it's, you know, it can really work. But other times, you know, they're just kind of there. They do their job, and that's kind of it. It's Wolfheart is much more of a guitar-driven band to me. So yeah, that's the only thing I have to really say about it. Otherwise, I think it is a pretty alright album. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for me. I enjoy this. If you're a melodic death metal fan, I think you will enjoy this. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you come back. I'll see you later.